Hi, it's Jodie here from At Your Leisure, and in this video I'm going to be showing you around this beautiful Prestige Aura Lodge. It's one of the latest designs from Prestige and it really is impressive, so I can't wait to show you around. So when you first come into the Aura Lodge, you're kind of struck by how bright and light it is. And it does feel very modern, but at the same time, it feels really nice and warm and homely as well. And I think it's probably to do with these lovely wood effects that are throughout, underneath the bar here, behind the kitchen space. And there's lots of little details everywhere that just make it feel a bit softer and not too harsh, even though it is really nice and modern. And I also love the fact that with Prestige you can have wooden cladding on the outside as well. So you can have the Can XL cladding, or you can go for a timber effect. So depending on where your lodge is going and how you want it to fit in with the surroundings, you do have a bit of scope to go with wood as well, which makes it just feel a bit more warm with what's around it. So over here we've got the dining space. This table's really cool. All the furniture in this lodge is very unique. It feels like it was made for this lodge and it wasn't just sort of out of a catalogue, which is pretty cool. I also really like the lighting in here. This is really soft again. So even though we've got all these modern features, the lighting just makes it feel really homely. And you've got a lot of seating here as well with having the corner bench. So then we've got the living space, and I can confirm, because I have been sat in this chair, the sofas and chairs are really comfy in here. And you've got a nice space on the wall for your TV to go, which has the backlighting around it. Again, just another nice, warm, sort of soft feature. You've also got the doors that open out on both sides and the corner windows. So when you first come into this lodge, you don't have a sort of separate utility room, but you do have this nice little space that does have the matting for taking muddy boots off and things like that. And this kind of dividing wall, which sort of still draws you in and feels homely, but without being separated off. In here, you've also got quite a lot of storage. So shoe storage racks, hanging space, and plenty of room for putting outdoor clothing. You've also got in here your washer, dryer, and then plenty of other storage in all the cupboards. So this is the twin bedroom. It's really nice lighting in here, really soft, and the colours of the walls make it very cosy as well. I think this lodge possibly my favourite colour scheme, and with the little pops of colour from the lamps and things like that, it does feel really special in here. You've also got a lot of storage, so nice big wardrobe in here with the drawers that pull out as well. So then we come into the main sort of shared bathroom, toilet and sink, and then you've got this really lovely big shower in here and nice high ceilings as well. With the design of this lodge, it's higher on the outside edges and then it comes and meets in the middle. So it's quite a unique style, which means that you get this nice bit of height on the edges of the rooms around the lodge. You've also got this really fun pattern actually as well, which kind of feels like a bit natural, sort of speckles of stone, but also quite modern and fun. So here we are in the master bedroom, and this again has really nice lighting. So you've got these lovely shaped lampshades and the light that's behind this really gorgeous big headboard. So it goes nearly the full width of the room, which in itself is a really nice kind of special feature. The bed is absolutely massive. And then you've got lots of other bits of storage underneath a little counter, and you've got another little dressing area through here. So rather than having a sort of dedicated walk-in wardrobe that's kind of boxed off in a different room, here you've got it on the way to the ensuite, which actually is a really nice use of the space. You've got plenty of hanging, plenty of shelving, and it transitions nicely into the bathroom. So here we are in the ensuite bathroom. So you've got this nice speckled effect again. It's a bit of a continuation throughout. Nice big shower. Obviously in this lodge you don't have a bath, which is maybe a little bit of a shame when it's such a sort of spectacular lodge. But if you're not a bath person, then that's that. And you may even put a hot tub on the deck, so who needs a bath anyway? Okay, so pros and cons of this lodge. For me, the pros to this lodge are kind of endless, but I really like the colour scheme in here. It feels very earthy, natural, bright and light, but yet still very cosy and homely. I also love the lighting in here. So above the dining room table, and then the little bits of strip lights that are around the cupboards in the kitchen, the TV wall, the headboard in the master just add really nice little touches and make it feel quite luxurious. I think the only downside for me in here is that it doesn't have a bath. I think if you were buying something as mega as this, you would probably want a bath because it's somewhere that you're coming to relax. It's your holiday home. The rest of it feels very zen, so it perhaps could do with a bath. But other than that, I think it's really quite special. And who it's for. So I think this is probably, it could be good for a family. It's quite fun, spacious, modern. And although it is very white, I do think it is probably quite child friendly. No hard corners on the tables anyway. Maybe not so dog friendly. You don't have that dedicated utility space for getting rid of boots and drying off dogs before they come and jump on your nice cream sofa. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video of the Prestige Aura. If you want to watch any more of our video reviews or walkthroughs, then head over to YouTube and our website. You can also get your free buyer's guide from the website to guide you through holiday home and lodge ownership. Thanks for watching.